Hello everyone, I am Ajay. I have previously sent you a version of V1 and V2 of the one-click product detail page. A comparison of the status of a character. Let's take a look at the workflow. What's the workflow here? I have also uploaded it to Running Hub. The local workflow. The download address is in the comment area, including the integration package. Because there is no such dependency, it is more convenient. After the plugin is installed, there will be a floating window like this. When you use it for the first time, you can click this to not log in and register and log in. The workflow here is to do too. There is nothing to demonstrate in the following process. My suggestion is not to exceed 4 pictures because I only uploaded one here. If you want to add it yourself, just copy it. We also hold down Ctrl to select all and Ctrl B to ignore it. The default workflow is only one. We will also copy it. There is a ref image in the node of the prompt. If the usage scenarios are different, here I will give you a simple operation demonstration. For example, for our product, we have a lot of copywriting selling points. Here I have made a prompt for you to automatically generate the selling points of this product. The content of the product detail page module includes some generation methods for the content corresponding to each module below. After the copy here comes out, if we have nothing to modify here, we will just click this continue. Because the reason for outputting token is that if we output a lot of token at once, the quality of its output will be very low. You can also try it yourself. Here is a 10-screen prompt. If not, we will continue to click on this continue to proceed to the next step. One thing to note here is that the prompt here is different from the prompt here, because this is a copy that is given to us as a whole. Don't compare them one by one. Okay, if there is no problem here, I will click continue to proceed to the next step of drawing. Because I made this set, I tested it with image 2. With image 2, I feel that the effect is not very good. Prompt as a way to design. You can see that what he wrote here is very detailed, including what the subject of the picture is, what the status of the character is like, and the details of the picture quality are all very detailed. Because I am very familiar with image 2, let's run our other tasks. If this is cancelled, it doesn't mean that it will not be generated. Here you can see a generated result of our request here. We can open it directly here and download it. All 10 images have been submitted successfully, right? Because it is requested one by one, it just means that it is done concurrently. We can click it to take a look. For example, if I change the number of splicing here to 12, click on the update parameters below, you will see 2 more interfaces added here. Here we need to copy this node from the batch to obtain the image and connect the input interface to our side. There are many nodes here. We don't need to worry about it here. It's still the same here. Pass in the picture and write the prompt. In the end, it will be based on the prompt we input. If the prompt we input is not covered, the AI will also help us complete it. Others are just one-click drawing and it's done. A display of the product from one angle, and the reference picture here is not necessarily consistent with our product. The only difference is that after we create this long picture, if we want to save it, we need to right-click to save it manually. First of all, After we decompress the downloaded compressed package, we must remember that there should be no Chinese path here. We click on the Comfy UI root directory and find the AIO launcher, which is the launcher made by our Akaba boss. Select the button of this folder. After clicking in, click the Python icon of the exe. Okay, that's the end of the workflow. I will also make a workflow of this GPT image too to try out. If you are interested, you can follow it with 1 click and 3 clicks. Yeah. You can type 2. Here is a single image. Here is a single image with 12 screens. You can see that in the product detail page. Each screen limitation, each screen is talking about different content. He made a comparison of dark and light, a contrast of the character's state, including the use of special effects. Let's take a look at the workflow. For the workflow, I have also uploaded it to the RH. You can fill in my invitation code. For the local workflow, download address in the comment section. Including the integration package, it will be in the comments section. You can download and use it by yourself. It's very easy to install this plugin. After the plugin is installed, there will be a floating window here. When you use it for the first time, you can click on the Unlogged In. If not, you can click the Recharge Star Coins. For the workflow, there are 2. We only need to upload the picture and this and the selling point, and it's done. 1 can be intervened in the middle, intervention and modification. Or if you think it's too troublesome and you only want to use one of them, you can select all the above and delete it. Just generate the drawing blindly. If you don't enter this address, it is saved by default in this Comfy UI. The second step is to import our product image. This product image, I'm just going to move this off. This product image can be 1 or multiple, because I only upload 1 here. If you want to add it yourself, just copy this one, the node of the last image. Okay, if the product is relatively complex and need multiple perspectives for reference, we can operate in this way. The default workflow only has 1 for the style reference images. You can also choose 1 or multiple here, or short or long images, which is the long image of our product detail page. For long images, generally, don't take too long pictures. The style of each reference image is inconsistent. After we copy it, we connect this image to this in the prompt node here. There is a ref image node. In the same way, we can also import 4 images. For example, I want to fix this model. I will also send the picture of this model to the node where we finally generate the image. Just upload it. To make your own modifications and operations. For example, for our product, we have many copywriting selling points. Here, I have made a prompt for you to automatically generate the product's selling points. Okay, you can see that the AI has written the copywriting comes out, because this is the system prompt. And the prompt node, it is based on the module content, fixed module content here, to write the corresponding prompts. After writing the prompts, the prompt nodes behind according to these contents to match the corresponding images. The generation methods of the content. After the copywriting here is out, if there is nothing to modify here, we can directly click on the Continue button. If you don't click the Continue button, it will not continue. Here, you must pay attention. If I think any part of the copy here is not good, or I want to change something, I can directly delete or modify it in this box. I will click Continue to proceed to the next step. Okay, the prompts have also appeared here. The prompt count here. The maximum number of prompts can output 20 screens of content at once. We output 6 pieces in one request. We will make 4 requests. It is recommended to set the parameter to 10 to 12, or the lifestyle of the characters, or whether we focus on Here's a 10-screen prompt. If it is not needed, we can continue to click the Continue button to proceed. One thing to note here is that because the prompt here it is different from the prompt here, because here is a general copy for us. Don't compare them one by one. Okay, if there are no problems here, I'll click this Continue to proceed to the next step. Compared to the Nano 2 model, I feel that the texture of the entire rendering and stability will be much better. Because originally, I tested it with Image 2. I felt the effect was not good with Image 2. Because the prompts it is not designed based on Image 2. It is based on our banana models, a prompt design. The details of the image quality are also written in detail. The prompt of Image 2, I also told you how to write the prompt of Image 2. I will later make a plugin for the details of Image 2, a plugin to try it out. I'm still quite interested in the model. Here's a tip for using it. We can click this to cancel polling. This cancellation, it doesn't mean that it won't generate, because it has started running on the server. The generated result will be directly returned to our consumption record. Here, you can see that the generated result of our request. We can directly open it here and download it. Will be saved for 2 hours. We just need to, within 2 hours, save the image to the local computer. It shows that all 10 images have been submitted successfully. All 10 images have been submitted successfully, right? It's just that we do concurrent requests. The picture we saw in the consumption record image we saw in the consumption record is the one has been requested. Let's click to take a look. We need to put it together to see the overall effect. This is the advantage of our Banana Pro model. We default to generating 10 images, and the stitching is also based on 10 images. If you want to generate more images, or reduce the number of images, we need to make a choice here. For example, I changed the number of stitched images to 12. Click the below Update Parameters. We need to copy this node from batch to copy the node that gets the image. We need to change the batch index to 10 here, because its counting starts from 0. Here 10 represents the 11th image. Continue to copy 1. Image list to image batch, and the output is connected to this 12. Here, it will be completely to stitch our 12 images. If you need to modify the output, if you need to modify the stitched image yourself, just follow the method to operate. There are more nodes here. If you don't need this long image stitching, we can directly ignore this entire section, including the long image saved and this one. Corresponding folder. Before generating the image, we can control it to use it according to your actual situation. It's a direct one-stop service. Here, we still need to upload the image and write the prompt. If we have any selling points in the prompts, add it in. In the end, it will be based on the prompts we input. It will be more convenient for everyone to use. Just upload the image the prompts. Other things can be done with one click to generate images. Let's take a look at the workflow of running Hub. The workflow of Hop is the same. We still need to upload our image. It's the product image and reference image. Generally speaking, if our product image is not too complicated, one is enough. It's better to have 3 or 4. For example, a 3/4 panoramic image in the side, front, and back. For the reference image, may not be consistent with our product. You can expand your creativity. The only difference is that after we release this long image, if we want to save it, we need to save it manually by right-clicking. For example, if we produce 12 images at once, if we save them one by one, it will be more troublesome. We click on the share next to it and the 3 dots next to it. Click Download. It will directly download a compressed package for us. It's much faster than saving each image. Here, I will introduce to you how to use this integrated package. First of all, we need to unzip after decompressing the compressed package. You must remember that there should be no Chinese path. It's better not to have Chinese paths. We click on this Comfy UI root directory. We double-click to open it. After clicking it, because we are calling the API for our local computing power, we can completely change it to CPU here. Because I have been using this CPU to run it, whether there is a graphics card or not has our workflow is not affected much. We need to click on this Change the configuration mode to Expert. After clicking in, click on the icon of python.exe, select Open. Cover this path and replace it with your local Python path. Okay, that's all for the workflow. During the use process, I also hope that if you have any questions, you can leave me a message in the comment section. In the future, I will also do a workflow of GPT Image 2 to make some attempts. If you are interested, please follow me with one click, okay? That's all for this episode.